Secretary of State Jesse White, for making this event happen, and please enjoy this afternoon.
Good afternoon, Honorable Secretary of State Jesse White, Ms. Carmen Estacio, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why they built it this way for a day like today. So thank you for joining us. My name is Robbie Baseball. I'm with ABC 7 Eyewitness News here in Chicago, just down the street. And once again, I'm
was so proudly beheld at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
Is the largest and the most diverse of its kind in the nation, and our Secretary's efforts to make the roads of Illinois safer. He's got tougher drunk driving standards here, and he's also brought in regulations about people who text and drive. So that's all world-leading stuff, and as you know, he's the founder of the world-famous Jesse White tumbling team, celebrating its 58th year. So how about a round of applause for that? The Secretary also founded Jesse White Scholars, the tutoring programs to help young people attend college, and in addition to being a coach and a founder of the tumbling team, he's also been a paratrooper, a reservist, a National Guardsman, a Chicago Cubs baseball player, a public school teacher, a state legislator, and the Cook County Recorder of Deeds. Everyone, please welcome Jesse White.
Thank you very much, Robbie. And of course, you know, the last time we performed, we had you in the line, and you did us proud. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for a celebration, and I'm honored to be here with you, and thank you for joining with us today. May is Asia Pacific American Heritage Month. At this time, we highlight the accomplishments and contributions of Asian Pacific Americans who have made Illinois one of the greatest states that this wonderful, wonderful state can enjoy. This year, we honor Addison Russell, our own 2016 World Series champion Chicago Cubs baseball player. A great hitter, a great fielder. Russell is considered one of the best shortstops in baseball. And of course, he is not with us today. The emergency took place, so we're still going to honor him even though he is not with us.
Addison Russell came into this game over his last 8, hitting over 300. 2 huge home runs in the NLCS out in Los Angeles. And now a crushing grand slam here in the 3rd inning to open it up.
We'd also like to honor Shmita Shah. She is an engineer, president, and CEO of Spantex, Inc. I believe she has succeeded in many ways due to her philosophy of life, which is serving her community, her country, educating others, and promoting the arts. We're also recognizing Fox 32 reporter Joni Long with the Judge Laura Lou Trailblazer Award. Joni Long is one of the city's most respected reporters. She has been covering major news stories in Illinois for the past 20 years. Judge Laura Lou made history as the first Chinese-American judge serving. Last year, Judge Lou lost her life after a battle with breast cancer. We will honor her legacy today with her husband, Mike Casper, who will be joining with me to make the award presentation. In addition, we are paying tribute to Bernie Wong, founder of the Chinese American Service League. Bernie has served the Chinese American community by providing them with financial and educational resources. In addition, We will honor Martino Tankar, President of the Indonesian Diaspora Network, a former president of that wonderful organization, and of course the president of the Asian American Advisory Council. This year, our Asian American Advisory Council is featuring the customs and culture of the Nepalese community. We will also spotlight the Community Service Award achievements of our state's outstanding Asian Americans. I commend all of these wonderful individuals for being trailblazers in the area of helping to make this city, this state, this county a better place in which to live. My philosophy of life is that when you come to this world and you become successful, you give back. But I also believe that every day you should do something good for someone. The people who are here today have done just that. They have made the society a better place for others to live. I'm proud to honor them today and consider the fact that one person can provide life or improve the quality of life for 25 individuals. And of course, there is also information about making investments. There are times when someone will say to you, the deal is good. Sometimes it's too good to be true. So make sure that you for the wonderful things that are happening today. Thank you very much and enjoy the festivities.
All right, we are going to stick with our original program, but first of all, I want to Chicago and nationally. She's the chair of the Chicago-Delhi Sister Cities Committee, exactly, and in recognition of her work, she received the 2007 Ellis Island Medal from the National Coalition, the National Ethnic Coalition Organization. A big honor indeed. She's been named by Crane Chicago Business as one of Chicago's 40 under 40, and she was given the National Community Leader Award from the American Council of Engineering. She's a member of the MIT Corporation Development Council, Vice Chair of Chicago Plan Commission, and
let's see if we can get this to be firm. Thank you, Ravi. It's such a privilege to be here during Asian American Heritage Month for Secretary of State Jesse White. I want to make sure I recognize with such great other leaders and awardees, Joni Lum, Addison Russell, Bernie Wong, and Martino Tangar. These are people that I've grown up watching leading our community. We all know who they are, and it's such a privilege to be honored with them. Let's see, there we go. The story of Asian Americans is familiar to all immigrants. It's the story of hard work, a chance at a better life, a better opportunity, the chance to live the American dream. In my case, it was my father who first came here in 1971 from a village with no running water or electricity, the first in his family to go to college, high school, much less college. Hoping to defy the odds, he came to the United States to create a chance for his family, for my mom, and for his family that gave him birth. This is a story that's familiar to many of us, to all immigrants in this country. Some of us have a less wrought version of this. Others have had an even greater challenge coming here. Yet this is the country built by immigrants. What makes it clear is you look at my husband. Most people won't think he's an immigrant, but he is in fact an immigrant from the Netherlands. And as a community, it reminds us that all of us contribute to make this culture rich. The Asian American community brings this great, rich culture to the United States. You can see that through some of the performances we had today, the Chinese dragons dance, the beautiful Nepalese communities dance we just saw, as well as we're going to see another performance from the Philippine Cultural Foundation. As Asians, our values represent those of every community.
Take note of is someone actually who was one of my first friends here when I moved to Chicago, and though she is a professional rival, she is first and foremost a fabulous reporter and a great journalist and a good friend. We want to recognize Joni Lum from Fox 32 Chicago News, sitting right beside me. So that's a good thing. She began working for Fox here at Fox 32 in 2010, and covering stories for Good Day Chicago. Before too numerous to mention, but I will say the one that jumps out here is the Tibetan Resettlement Project. And before that, Joni was a reporter, an anchor, and a producer, and a weathercaster up in Rockford. And before that, an associate producer in a small town in Missouri. And she was also a reporter in Columbia. And today she's receiving that Secretary of State's Judge Laura C. Liu Trailblazer Award. So I guess we've already handed it over and done all that. We're moving right along. Let me tell you a little bit about Judge Laura Liu. The judge made history as the first Chinese-American judge to serve in the state of Illinois, the first Chinese-American elected to public office in Chicago and Cook County, and the first Asian-American to serve on the Illinois Appellate Court. But in April of last year, Judge Liu passed away. She had had a long battle with breast cancer. So, to honor her life and her memory, the Illinois Secretary of State's office established that award in her name, the Trailblazer Award.
Conduct that you should have if you should get an award like this. When my kids were little, when they were in preschool, they used to go to the preschool that was in the same building as the secretary. And so they asked me, what is he giving you an award for? And I told them, you know, they're 16 and 14. I told them it was for cautious driving. I've worked in television news in Chicago since 1988. I've interviewed Secretary White multiple times in his various elected roles. I got to spend the day with him, and it was both inspiring and exhausting. But from him, I learned how to make the best of the time we have. Like him, I started jogging or walking briskly to every appointment. And like him, I try to be kind and do something good for someone each day. He's been a role model in ways that he might not even be aware of. It's especially an honor to be associated with the memory of a real trailblazer, Judge Laura Liu. She is respected and loved and missed. She is someone who's cleared the pathway for everyone behind her. Gone too soon, she died last year at the age of 49. And so her honor, her memory will always be with me. Thank you so much.
We have Council, very social, and Chinese community and Asian community. I'm really honored to receive this award along with my very good friend, Johnny Lam, who's also on the council board, and also my team. We are, as Johnny mentioned, we are very respectful and miss we choose to remember her as the principal of our managers, reminding of what she was
and Ms. Hassan Avanti, and of course all of the council members for the hard work. Congratulations to the Nepalese American community for hosting this wonderful celebration under the leadership of Mr. Bala Ime.
For Sharjeel. There you go. Let's hear it for Sharjeel. How about Anthony Su from the Cambodian community? Yeah. Anita Wong Lau representing the Chinese community. Jerry B. Clarito from the Filipino community. That's right. Joytindra F. Patel from the Indian community right there. Say hi to everyone out there. The cameras are there. Rashli Yeremia from the Indonesian community. That's good. Katsir, yeah. Tek Bahorder KC representing the Nepalese community. Salim Jamal from the Pakistani community. Yeah, Liana Drolia from the Pan-Asian community. And Nancy Subar Namini Sumse from the Thai community right here. And as well, we have Michael Nguyen representing the Vietnamese community right here. Congratulations to all our awardees. You got your pictures? You got your pictures? Well done. Congratulations to all of you. Now please welcome Nafis Rahman.
Thank you.
Foundation presenting the Tinikling dance. It is our final performance of the day. Let's all give these performers a really warm welcome. much, kids. Thank you.
Okay.
I am Consul General Jean Calonge of the Philippine Consulate General in Chicago. I'm here because I was invited by Secretary of State Jesse White to attend the celebration of Asian American Month in the city of Chicago here in Illinois. And I'm very pleased to report to you that Filipinos play a significant role in the Asian American communities here in the state of Illinois, especially in the city of Chicago. And we hope we can make use of this vehicle to propel our citizens for one day getting into responsible positions in government, both in the state and in the federal system of government. Thank you. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
This is Joseph Lariosa. Thank you very much, Consul General Jean Calonge.
Okay. Right now, Filipino community.
Okay.
It's a community service award, and the other Asian American communities had their own representatives receiving the community service award, and just so honored that I was elected by the Filipino American community to represent them.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Mr. Jerry Clarito.
Mr. Jerry Clarito. Okay, so that's
Videography, editing, and reporting. This is Joseph Gelariosa of the journal Global Links in Chicago, Illinois.